Stephanie Vane, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. And today I'm finally ready to give you, I don't know, I'm gonna roll with it. This is going to be my book review / discussion for Morningstar by Pierce Brown. I don't even know how much I want to talk about it, guys. Have you ever felt that thing where you read something so good that you don't want to fuck it up by reviewing it? That's pretty much the dilemma I'm having because it was so good. I feel like for a finale in a book, in a trilogy, it was the best I've ever read. I really do. I was just so ridiculously satisfied at the end of this book with the ending that I was just like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay that it's over. Not to mention we're going to get another trilogy within the same universe. That's exciting. That's a whole nother ballpark. But anyway. I felt Pierce Brown did so amazing with the finale to this book. I didn't guess anything that was going to happen. It was still kept me on the edge of my seat and tip of my toes. I love the characters. There were a lot of moments where I was like, oh my god, what is happening to the characters that I love? What's going on? But it all felt so good. And I'm not going to lie, I cried a few times in this book. There were some things that happened that I was just like, oh my god. And it was just it was so good. It was so good and I love it so much. I cannot wait to reread the series a million times over, and the series just makes me so happy. I'm thinking about everything that happened in the book and I'm getting teary-eyed already. But oh Pierce, you did such a good job. You did such a good goddamn fucking job that I'm just like, yes, can't wait for the next. I'm so excited. I love Red Rising Universe, and I can't wait for the other stuff to come. I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm acting weird because I'm super excited right now. Just take a breath. But anyway, I do feel that the pacing was perfect. There was just so much going on, and it's just so good. So, that's all I can say for the non-spoilery section. If you have not read the series, please go read it if science fiction is up your alley. It's so good. It's my all-time favorite series ever, and it's just it's amazing. I will be doing a whole series review, but I'll probably do that after I reread the whole series, because there's a lot of stuff in the books to talk about. But that is all I can say for the non-spoilery section. And go read the series, read the last book, and then come here. Come talk to me. Hello, spoilery people. That means you've read it. That means you loved it, hopefully, as much as we howlers did, because holy shit, was the ending to this book amazing. First off, let's just talk about how the book starts off. Darrow in the little confined dark space. Oh my god. It was depressing as shit. I was so sad for Darrow, and I felt like I was just in the box, and it was so sad. It was so sad. It was ridiculous how sad the opening was. And he's just that's something that Pierce did amazing though, was the description of how sad and how lonely and how fucked up Darrow was at that point in the book. He had already been in that confined space for 9 months. He was down there. He thought that everyone thought he was dead, and then that were they even looking for him, he wasn't sure, and he kept thinking of Io and everything that happened. And something that I love though is that while Darrow is in that box, he realized all the fuck ups he did in Golden Sun. He really did. I'm not saying everything is his fault. No, he is a person. No one's perfect. But again, that's something that I've always loved about Darrow, is that he was dwelling a little too much, but with good reason. I understand everything that had happened in Golden Sun. He didn't do good in the school, and then that was the start of his decline when he went to that whole space school thing where he went to Do the fleets. There you go. Fleet school. That's what I'm going to call it because I forgot what it's called already. You know, he realized all the things that happened. And the thing is he also realized that within himself, and he still did it in this book, he gives people too many chances. He gives them too much credit. The Jackal, he gave... he gives a lot of people credit. And throughout the book, you see him do that with Roke, with Cassius, with, like, you know, all of these people that have, I mean, truly fucked him over. And, like, Roke really did piss me off. Going on a side note, this is not going in any order. I'm talking about whatever comes to mind first. Let me just throw that out there. But Roke really pissed me off because he blamed him for Quinn's death. He blamed him for everything that's happened. It's like, he's one person. He's not responsible. Do not give that man, do not give Daryl that much credit for fucking everything up. What other people do, he can't control that. He was only trying to do something to make his life better for his people that are underground and for all the other colors. Yes, he lied to you about what color he was, but obviously Roke was a son of a bitch, even though I did love him in the first book and the first half of the second book. It's one of those things where it's like, but you're just so full of yourself, Roke. You're so full of yourself. Like, go fuck yourself, and good thing you killed yourself. Good. Whatever. I could care less. I did not shed a tear. I was not sad when Roke died because I was so upset with him. The betrayal that Roke did to Darrow in the second book, I was like, yeah, that's what you fucking deserve. That is exactly what you deserve. That's why the other low colors want to get the golds down, because of people like you. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning. And then, you know, they take him out of the box. Darrow, they take him out of that little, like, room box thing he was in that was underneath that table. They take him out. Cassius is there with Aja. Don't know if I pronounced her name wrong. You know, I don't know if I pronounce any of these names right. Let's just roll with it. You know, let's just roll in with the homies from Red Rising. Anyway, yeah, I'm having issues. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited about thinking about the book. I haven't, like, really thought about it since, like, I finished it. Even though I think about it all the time, I just haven't been, you know, Fifth Wave has been distracting me. It's a good distraction. Anyway, let's stop getting off topic, Stephanie. You know, he gets out, he sees Cassius, and he's just like, holy crap, like, what the fuck happened to me? And they didn't even know that he was down there. They thought he was dead because they apparently killed him on, oh, why do I forget it? You know, the television. For everyone to see that pretty much was supposed to happen, but that didn't happen. And so that was a hot mess. And then they see him, and they want to dissect him, and it's like, ooh, bitch, you crazy. And then Holiday and Trig go. Trig, I think that's his name. Let's just roll with it because I don't feel like looking it up. They break him out. They bust him out. And I'm like, holy shit, is this a trap? Is this a trick? Is this trying to, like, get him really excited? And then it turns out that, oh, no, we're not going to let you out. I'm just kidding. No, they break him out. Trig dies, which is actually really sad thanks to fucking Aja. The level of hate I have for that chick. Respect/hate, though. I'm not going to lie. Bitch can fucking fight. Anyway, let's go back. Super good. And then he gets back, and then, like, they all get him the howlers, and they're going through, like, this tunnels. Oh, so good. And then Ragnar. I love Ragnar. I don't want to talk about him just yet, because that was really, like, oh my god, really did that have to happen to him? But anyway, you know, and they do that. And then he gets back to Severo. And I have to say, Severo and Darrow in the beginning, I was so worried. I was like, holy crap, what's happening? I know Darrow's having his moments and he's realizing that the error, he realized the error of his ways. But Severo is Severo, you know? And the problem is I don't care if Severo and Darrow have different views of how they should do something. That relationship that those two have in the beginning of Morningstar was fractured. It was broken. But holy crap, when they had that fight in the hallway and then he punches him in the nuts, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, finally, literally on my Goodreads, before I even got to that part, I was like, oh my god, could you guys just slap asses and get on with it? I never, like, named names, but I was just like, oh my god, you guys, like, need to get over this and, like, get back to where you were, because this isn't working for me. I need them to be happy with each other. Oh, that was so frustrating. And then when Mustang comes back into the picture, I was like, hold up, can we trust this bitch? I don't trust you. I have a love-hate thing with Mustang. Even though I'm happy, you know, those two are together. and they have a kid, which is so like mind-blowing. I still don't like her a whole lot. I don't know what it is about her. I'm just like, you stink. I don't know. I have like I'm indifferent. I'm very indifferent about her. And it's nothing bad. It's just like, I'm just like, no. But, you know, I didn't know if you could trust her. And then when Ragnar dies, it was like heartbreaking. And I was just so sad. And I was like, no. I cried a lot in that part. Oh my God. And then we get to the part where, you know, Mustang and Severo and Darrow go into the cells, you know, where they have Antonia, who I can't fucking stand, and Cassius. And then the whole thing happens. Oh my God, you guys have no idea how, like, I was flipping out when, like, Severo was dead. I was like, what the fuck? No, not Severo. Severo's my favorite character. I can't lose him. I love him. We've already lost so many other people. Don't take him away. And then they're fighting, and then all of a sudden, like, I didn't know what was coming, but when, like, you know, they were announcing that they were gonna get rid of him on the HoloNet, I remember the name, and all that other stuff happened, and then he howls, I was like, holy shit, something's gonna happen, what's gonna happen? And then Cassius helps them, and I was like, yes! And then they put that, like, stuff inside Severo so that he, like, wakes up and acts like a fucking person on crack. That was amazing. And then the part first where they're talking about, like, oh, it smells like shit. And then, like, Severo, did you shit yourself? And then he, like, starts talking about, like, you guys pumped me with a shit ton of drugs. Yeah, I, like, seriously could not stop laughing. It was so hilarious. Just thinking about it, it's so hilarious. Like literally, I feel like I can't even talk because all I'm doing is raving about everything. But I just felt the sequence in which everything happened and played out in the book was so amazing. I loved how, oh my God, Victra. How did I not even, I need a Victra and Severo. I love those two together. They're both fucking assholes, and it's like, oh, perfect. Like, seriously, I love them. I really do. I love their, like, just love for each other. And, like, oh, I feel like I can't talk about anything else. I really can't. I do still like Cassius, though. I've always had a thing for Cassius, even though he's been a douche. He's not, like, that character that's against the main character that you just can't help but kind of love in a way. Kind of like in Divergent series, I like Peter. He's a douche, but there's something about him I really like. Anyway. I just, there's just so much. I feel like Pierce Brown did such a great job in finishing this trilogy. Kind of like, I mean, there's very few books that I've read that I'm extremely like, that was a great ending. That was an amazing ending. I've never had that, like, moment other than maybe Hunger Games, kind of. But I haven't read that in a while, so let me not even compare that because I do need to reread that to see if I feel the same way. But the ending to The Red Rising could not have been any better, I think. I still couldn't predict half the shit that happened. And then, you know, like with Sephi, Ragnar's sister, and then her, like, trying to kill all the gold, and then what Severo did to help save Cassius, and all that other stuff. Like, none of that stuff I saw coming. I never saw it coming. And I was just so happy with it. I loved all the surprises. Like, I could literally sit here forever and talk about the book. But it's difficult. And now, all I'm going to say is, I kind of want to, I don't know, like, it's just so good, and I cannot wait to see where the story goes. I'm really excited that he's going to do a continuation of the series, but from other characters, from the other people that are in the world, that are actually living through everything that all these fucking fuck-ups did. Even though, obviously, they're doing something amazing to help the low colors. I'm just so curious to see where it's going to go from here. And all I can say is, guys, I hope you loved the book. I hope it was such a satisfying and just amazing ending for you as it was for me. And I can't wait to reread it. Like, seriously, I cannot wait to reread it. Go back to Red Rising. Go back to Golden Set. And the thing is each of the books are so different. But I'll go into that when I do, like, a series review, you know, like, for the trilogy. But it makes me so happy. I have, like, serious issues when I think about it. And the thing is that's why I didn't even want to do, I'm usually so, like, I need to do a review, I need to do a book talk, whatever. I was having that issue because I knew I was not just, I can't talk about everything that happens in the book. I will sit here forever. And I can talk and talk and talk about how surprised I was when, you know, like Ragnar died, or how pissed off I was when Aja didn't fucking die, or how, you know, stunned I was when they found out that Quicksilver was actually one of the people who started Sons of Heirs. I don't know how to say that word. You know, like, there's just so many things that happen in this book. It's literally a roller coaster. And I understand why it is now, though. Because, like Pierce Brown said in his Q&A that he did, like, for the release, the launch day of the book, whatever you call it, he was talking about, when I'm starting to get bored, I just fuck shit up. And I was like, no wonder why I've almost had heart attacks in your books, mister. No wonder I'm emotionally scarred after some of these scenes, guys. He's willing to go there, and I appreciate that so much. But anyway, I hope you guys loved the book. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, comment down below if you read Red Rising, because I actually don't know a whole lot of people that read Red Rising, which is sad, because it's just so good. Like, it's really good. It's totally underrated, even though it's #1 in, like, everything right now, or was. I don't know if it still is, but I know it reached #1 for ebooks, hardcover, physical, whatever. I'm getting there. I hope you guys love the series as much as I do. I hope you guys are excited for the continuation of the series, and just, you know, that he's going to give us more. That's all I have to say. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a beautiful reading day, weekend, whatever day I decide to post this on, because I don't know when I will. It could be today, it could be a week from now. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.